Yes, Elena, we are ready. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to here. I hope everybody's had a good week. I'm picking up right where I left off last week in Steelrising. We're fighting a boss that has already killed me 3 times. I love that you guys had a little back and forth greeting before stream in the chat. That's cute. Getting right into it. Can't wait to die immediately. It's going so well. It's going so well already. Hello, Kay. Hello, Sonorian. How's everybody doing? I've had a good week. I don't know about you guys. I've had a good week. Oh, I forgot about endurance being a thing. Yeah, that's about to be expected. But anyway, hello, everyone. Hello, 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 hello. I hope everything is going well. I've lost all motivation to do things. I feel that. Oh, I really feel that. If I'm being totally honest, I have been trying to get the grandma video out by the end of the month. And I don't know that it's gonna happen. I'm gonna have to be totally honest. It's not that I didn't have enough time. It's that I did not use it properly. I just saw a very fun meme about executive dysfunction, actually. It was like Sisyphus pushing a boulder up the hill, and the boulder was labeled the fucking laundry, and the bottom text was just, ah. Hi, MLP M-Dog. How you doing? Welcome, welcome. I'm sorry that I wasn't able to do a more fleshed out play of Rain World. I'll probably go back to it on my own. I don't know if I'm gonna play it anymore on stream, because I'm not good at it, and I felt that it was getting redundant. Hello, Logic. Provoking black clouds in isolation. I know nothing about this game besides the OG trailer. Is it good? Yeah, so far I've been enjoying it. It's Soulsborne through and through. I would say that it's a little easier than Dark Souls and Elden Ring and those games. I know I'm saying that as I'm losing, but I maintain. I think it's a little easier than those games. I think that's by design, though. It feels like it's designed to be a tiny bit more accessible. Still very challenging, though. I need to figure out if there's like another damage type. Oh, another damage type that's gonna hit this guy a little better. I know that the head is the weak spot, but my goodness, it's hard to hit. That's like not doing any damage. Meh. Okay, that's good to know though. It actually does no damage to hit the ball. That's good to know. Oh. I don't recognize what song you're referencing, Elena. I'm sorry. I feel that I'm failing you in some way. To be honest, I've been playing the DLC, and yeah, you need to be good at it for Rain World. I'm honestly, I will say again, I love the design for Rain World. I think it's beautifully made. I'm just not very good at it yet. I'm gonna try more on my own, and if I get to a place where I feel like I'm like actually making reliable progress in Rain World, then maybe I'll start doing it on stream again. Devil May Cry? Is that what the song is from? Why is DMC? It's Bury the Light from Devil May Cry. Okay, it's Battle Song of Virgil, one of the characters, him being motivated. You know, it's funny, I just started playing the first Devil May Cry. Oh no, okay. I need to get back to that. Maybe I'll do some of that on stream. I have no idea how far I am into the first game, because I don't know how long the game is overall, but I'm like, I don't know, close to 20 missions in, I think. I've been really enjoying it. Honestly, it's aged pretty well. Granted, I'm playing the HD remaster, but it doesn't seem like much has changed. Sat through the files for over an hour, and oh my god, the game really does just make stuff on the go sometimes. It's insane. Are you a coder? That's really cool that you can actually just like look at the files and know how the game's working. I do not have that skill set. I'm hoping that if I can get this guy's immobilization gauge maxed out, I can actually do some serious damage to him. But I don't know if that's actually true. I think because this guy requires so much like dodging and jumping, I think I'm gonna have to get a lot better at the fast cooling mechanic. Because unlike in FromSoft's Soulsborne games, when you run out of stamina, or endurance as it's called in this game, you can still keep playing, you just have to time it right. Oh my god, it's been so close for so long. That's it? That's it? That's all I get? That was like 4 hits worth of damage. I built up to that for nothing! Okay, let's maybe heal a little bit. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, this is bad. Damn. Are you gonna stop? Jeez. Yeah, I code. Mostly make PCs though. That's cool. If you need tech support on your gal, I'll keep that in mind. Ow, 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 ow. Oof, also I'm point out, mostly no Windows, Apple sucks. Yeah, kinda agree with you there. I'm biased because, you know, a game, and that's just objectively better on PC than Mac. But just in general, I find Windows Explorer much better, not better necessarily, but more intuitive for me than Apple Finder. I also like that in Windows, like hitting an X on a window actually closes the application. Me have small brain, me need that sense of clarity. You know, this is not going as poorly as I originally thought it was. This might be okay. Oh, of course, as soon as I say that. Okay. Alright. Alright. Was playing DMC5 and it's really satisfying. If you master the combat system, it gets really rewarding, I bet. The graphics and animations are incredible as well. Sadly, I put it on hold for now. The whole series, all 5 games, were recently on sale on Steam, so I picked them all up for like $30 for the entire series. That's nuts. So I'm slowly making my way through. Apple is so inaccessible. I tried to make an iOS app once, and you need Xcode, which is Mac only. Ew. Hi, Pedro. Yeah, that's probably the most annoying thing about Apple. Like, there's a lot of stuff about Apple that I really like. I really like their commitment to user privacy and stuff like that. But just the utter gatekeeping in terms of like development and file management, it's bizarre. Oh shit. Pedro, have you smashed any musical instruments since the last time we spoke? Hi Skewer, just discovered your channel and the videos were incredible. Didn't know you stream as well. Hi, thank you so much. That means a lot. Yes, I stream once a week. Actually, I've been thinking about changing when I stream because this is not a Europe-friendly time slot. So next week I'm going to stream on Saturday. It'll be Saturday morning for Western Hemisphere and Saturday evening for Eastern. 11 a.m. Pacific time. I think that's 8 p.m. Central European time. So we'll see how that goes. Maybe that time slot will work better for people overall. Maybe it won't. Maybe I'll come back to this. User privacy half the time? Oh, is there something I don't know? Nah, but some children have come close to breaking violence, so not great. At least you haven't come close to breaking children. Oosh. Absolutely, I'm in EU right now. Okay. Well, fortunately, next week's stream will be more accessible. I'll definitely only ever do weekend streams, though, at least for the foreseeable future. Just because you know, I try to have a job Mondays through Fridays. Doesn't always work out. Doesn't always work out, but I do my best. Of course, if the channel keeps going in the direction it's headed, I won't need to do that for ever. Because we've seen some exciting stuff happen the last few months. Keeping children whole is like half my job. That reminds me, did you guys know that there's, I don't remember what it's called, but did you know that there's 1 versus 1 competitive game? It's probably on Steam, where one player is a parent and the other is a toddler, and the player playing the toddler is actively trying to die. And the parent character is like, oh my god, no, you stop putting the fork in the electric socket! You can't take a bath with the toaster! I can only think of electricity-related deaths right now for some reason. Oh, daddy or something? I don't know, maybe. Even if I heard the title, I'd be like, maybe. God damn it, I'll 100% miss it because I have a volleyball matches. That's cool. I bet Marco will be here to keep everyone company in my place. Who knows? Maybe I'll try to do 2 streams. One at the regular time. Maybe. Saw it a long while ago. Remember that? Yeah, sponsorships. The channel has its first sponsor. I'm probably allowed to say what it is, but in case I'm not, I won't. That's why I fuck that up. But they will have a quick feature in the next video essay. And I've already like recorded the script. We're fully in the editing stage. I don't know that it's gonna come out by January 31st. I don't think it is, to be totally honest. But first week of February for sure, and then maybe I'll actually be able to get back on the uploading schedule that I promised. I recall that game because it just destroyed YouTube for like a week. It was just that game. I must have missed that. Gotta get that bread. Gotta get that bread. Ah! Shit. Frickin'. Frick. Bread is yummy. Bread's one of the best foods. Unless you can't eat bread, then it's not a very good food. I live in Los Angeles, so lots of people either can't eat bread or think they can't eat bread. This boss is annoying, it's true. It's very annoying that it can only be damaged in its head. You know what, I should probably, after this attempt, I should probably switch to a gun. Because I've got 427 ammunition. Volleyball's great, but it keeps me busy on every weekend for 8-ish months every year. It's been like 15 years! Woo! Look at you! I'm not a very athletic person. I just did an ab workout with my friend the other day, and it still hurts. And it's been like 2 days. It was fun though. Cool. Great. Good. Yeah, you pro or something? Parry this! Pulls out a gun. Bloodborne vibes. Does this mean we got a pro sports star in chat? I mean, if you've been playing 15 years, you've probably got the skills of one if you're not actually pro. We don't suck either. There you go. Own it. Okay, let's swap this out for a gun. And maybe that'll be helpful. I actually haven't played around with the guns very much in this game yet. Again, because ammo. Why spend ammo when you cannot spend ammo? That's my motto. Shit. Oh, good. 20 damage a shot? That's great. That's gonna take me places. This is like dramatically harder than anything else that's been in the game so far. Part of it is just like I have to jump to attack a lot of the time, and you can't dodge when you're in the air. Maybe that's actually my mistake. Maybe I need to just be waiting out these attacks and waiting for it to bend over. Bend over so I can wreck you! Take that out of context. That's a soundbite for you. She's good! I sometimes watch her games and it's really fun. I've watched very few sports games. I'm a little bit allergic to sports, which is funny because I do love games in general. But, I don't know, sports, it's like a foreign language to me. No hit run, Jonathan. Yeah, I don't think I have to no-hit it. Like, I'm getting plenty of hits without actually dying. I've got my healing. Bend over so I can wreck you, Jonathan Burge. Do you know about how long the game is? I don't, actually. I have no idea. I tend to look up as little as possible when I go into games. Not just for streaming, but in general. That's how I really like to play them. So, like, for me, it's like... I don't know. For me, as you can imagine, based on what my channel is, so much of gaming is the interactive storytelling experience for me, and so if I already know stuff going in, that's going to affect my experience in a way that, like, takes me out. It becomes less of an adventure and more of a, well, this is what's gonna happen thing for me. Drives my sister nuts. She'll say something that seems completely innocuous to her, and I'm like, God damn it, that's a spoiler! She's like, what are you talking about? I will say my robotics team is going to state this year. That's exciting. Congratulations. Congratulations. Don't forget to like the stream. You're so nice. Just as long as you don't, like, make a killer robot. Yeah, let's stick to the laws of robotics. Just kidding. My friend and I joke about how the laws of robotics come from a book about how the laws of robotics wouldn't work. And everybody is still like, make sure you use the laws of robotics. been 3 years since the last time we did it. Ooh! Hoping to go to championships. Also know we are in first robotics. I don't know what that means. First as opposed to what? This is so much better than what I was doing before. Holy crap. Should have been doing this to begin with. No jumping, just wait for her to bend over. Him to bend over, whatever the fuck this is. It. Bend over! It's a world event, the company first. Oh! Maybe we go to Worlds this year? No idea. That would be so exciting. Fingers crossed for you. Sounds so exciting. It does. With you guys, with your competitions and everything, that's cool. Going outside and meeting people, what is that like? There are entire guides on this boss? Why is it so hard? That's... What? There are entire guides on this boss? Wow. So far what I've got is, don't try to fight it while airborne, and don't attack the wheel. That's my guide. It's a little shorter than the one I imagine you found. It's because this boss has the power of God and anime on its side. What do you mean? Like, I get the power of God. It's like, got very churchy motifs, but wait, anime? What's anime about our friend here? Well, it is on fire now. That's pretty anime. I'd like to think this still has the opportunity to go well, but it is on fire now. Jeez. There you go. There you go. Welcome to Pain Town. That's not a saying, is it? It is now. I don't know that vine. I guess not. Which is weird. Like, I'm old enough to know all the vines. Oh, please don't kill me. I've made it so far. Please don't kill me. I've made it so far. Holy! Are you kidding me? That's fine. That's fine. We're having fun. We're having a good time. If I was less sick, I would have been with them during the awards yesterday. Oh, that's a bummer. It's kind of cute. The boss? Yeah, I agree. Maybe I do know this vine then. If it's that popular, maybe I did see it and I just forgot. I've definitely heard the phrase God in anime. Is it a JoJo reference? Everything's a JoJo reference. At least the timing of its attacks are very consistent. Like from telegraph to hit, it's always like the exact same amount of time. And I messed that up. But didn't get hit somehow, so it's okay. I messed that up, but did get hit that time. Whatcha? Okay. Alright, no, that's fine. No, credit where credit is due. I got greedy. Come on, there it is, there it is, there it is. Okay. That's a bit of damage in there for you. Italy was created by Araki to have a setting for JoJo 2 and 5. Oh my god. Yes, please post it in the Discord. Shouldn't have done that. Why do I keep jumping? It's never a good idea. It's never worth the extra damage. Wah! There you go. There you go. Are you tired? You had a long run there. It's good. It's good for you to have a long run every once in a while. So I've heard. I wouldn't know. Apparently most people just bomb him to death. That's funny. I do keep forgetting that there are grenades in this game, it's true. I might give that a try. So far, I honestly don't hate how this has been going for me since I stopped trying to attack him in the air. It's been okay. Oh geez, I've never seen that before! What the hell? Shit. Yeah, I try to avoid cheese strats on first playthroughs just because I feel that it, like, it kind of takes me out of the experience. I feel like the game director had something specific in mind, and so I try to avoid cheesing if I can, but if I just like straight stop having fun, that's another story. Ow. This would probably be a good time for me to start throwing bombs. Well, that did nothing. Oh wait, no, that's not true. I forgot. This does immobilization damage. Excellent. That's actually perfect. Thanks for the reminder that I can do that. Oh no, I'm getting greedy. Oh no, I'm getting greedy. There it is. There it is. There it is. Ah, first try. Okay. Time to cheese the spinning wheel of fire and death. No cheese required. This playthrough's dairy-free. Looks like you just committed a cardinal sin. Wouldn't be my first time.
Stay back.
Remain calm, Monseigneur. You are safe now.
Which is weird, because I'm pretty sure I saw you die, but I'm glad you're fine now.
This nightmare.
What nightmare, Monseigneur?
Are you kidding?
I was a shadow among...
Wait, an actual nightmare? He's talking about nightmares right now? That's his priority?
Despair. How
Okay.
long has it been? A day? A year?
Like a day? I think it's been like 3 hours, my guy.
Flames everywhere.
What was just said, please translate in subs, people. What, the French? I can't do that for you.
Oh Lord, what have I done?
Oh Lord!
That awaits our immortal souls once our time on this earth has ended.
Nah, we're
If
still
this
here,
is
dude.
true, then how are we to go on living? With nothing to hope for, nothing to believe in.
Oh no, oh god, are you finding atheism? That's a rough chapter.
How were you captured, Monseigneur?
I was with Abbé Grégoire in Place Dauphine. We'd gone to speak with the volunteers of the Garde Nationale. We implored them not to take up arms against the king's machines. Alas, they refused to heed our words, and we had to leave in great haste.
Just to be clear about what's going on in the story, basically, like, these automatons, they're called automats, were like introduced into French society around the time of the French Revolution, and now they're all just slaughtering everyone they come in contact with, and it's not clear why. That's basically the whole plot so far.
The king cast me.
Oh, and I'm playing as Marie Antoinette's bodyguard, except I have not been anywhere near her since the very beginning of the game, so I'm not a very good bodyguard. It's legit an issue that exists for some reason. They won't translate what people say in other languages. Shows do it all the time. Yeah, I think it's, in my opinion, they typically do it just for like a sense of authenticity, and they only do it with phrases that don't have strong plot significance, so it doesn't bother me. But it is funny from a logical standpoint, because they'll usually in this situation, like, he's speaking in an almost British accent, but he's also speaking in French sometimes. So, like, when he's not explicitly speaking French, is he canonically speaking English?
I must go to the Châtelet prison.
What shall I do?
Or like in Assassin's Creed 2, like, we were talking about how Assassin's Creed 2 is one of the few games where there are European characters who are not British who speak English with not British accents. But even still, they'll, like, say an Italian phrase every once in a while, and it's like, wait, so are they just canonically speaking English with Italian accents the rest of the time? And the answer is obviously no, but it is just a funny inconsistency. Nier Automata, but French, but also not really. Yeah, slightly different vibe from Nier Automata. Slightly different. What's this do? Oh, that's exciting. It's funny till you realize you know what's said but can't hear it due to your ears, so you're hoping the subs say it, but instead it just speaks X language. Ah! Yeah. That's frustrating. That's very frustrating. What the fuck is this? When the device is lit, Aegis delivers a powerful blast of gunfire that momentarily disrupts the enemy's motor functions. That sounds fun. What's this thing look like? Oh my. That's kind of fun. I might try that out. Besides that grapple hook. I remember when watching the Karate Kid movie with Jackie Chan and Jaden Smith when I was a kid, a lot of scenes had full Chinese conversations that were not translated. Body language, you know. I know it's a cardinal sin here, but I never played a Nier game. What's a good starting point? That's not a cardinal sin. I am wholly against very few things piss me off more than when I say, oh, I haven't played that, I haven't watched that, and people are like, what? Like, it's actually shocking, like I just said, that I've made it through my entire life without breathing more than 10 times. It's like, you have different life experiences, it's okay. So, there are technically 3 Nier games. One of them is a gacha game on mobile called, I think, Nier Reincarnation. I don't know very much at all about that one. I hear it's a pretty standard gacha game. In terms of the ones that we mostly talk about here, that's Nier Replicant and Nier Automata. Confusingly, Nier Replicant is also called Nier Gestalt if you play specifically the 2010 release in the West. Oh boy. But the only difference between Gestalt and Replicant is that in Gestalt you play as a side character's father instead of as her brother. I would say that if you like hack and slash games, you should start with Nier Replicant and then play Nier Automata. If you don't particularly care for hack and slash games, I would say start with Nier Automata. The games do have pretty strong connections in terms of like the overall lore, but just in terms of like moment-to-moment plot events, you don't have to play one to understand the other. And I do think that Nier Automata is a better game. I don't think that's a very unpopular opinion. So if you like Automata and you're like, yeah, I could play more of that, then go backward to Replicant, I would say. But if you know you're a fan of the genre and you think you'll enjoy them both, then start with Replicant, because that's the release order. It's like the Born Hammer from Bloodborne. Yeah! Sonorian, I recently played Nier Replicant for the first time, and I'm currently trying Automata. Nier Replicant 1.22, then Nier Automata. That's the story order, at least. Yeah, I definitely think that if you're going to play Nier Replicant, you should do the 2021 release as opposed to the 2010 release, just because, you know, nicer graphics. There are valid criticisms of the reinvented soundtrack. Some people don't think that the new version is thematically appropriate, but both soundtracks are gorgeous. And they both have their strengths and weaknesses. I don't like the names are not translated. Wait, the names of the characters in this game? How would you translate the names? Oh, you mean like the names of the places? I don't know. I don't mind it. Like this, you mean? I would pronounce it, but I don't know how. The zone, yeah. I get you. I don't know. I get what they're going for. It's just like a greater sense of immersion, but it is just, it's funny how inconsistent it is. That's not specific to this game, just in general. Mixed language games or settings tend to be a little goofy in that regard. I went backwards and it was perfectly fine. I did too. Playing Replicant first helps with contextualizing some details, for sure. Characters and quests and automata, but you can always have a great experience anyway. Definitely, definitely, definitely. Oh, a person to talk to. Wait, did I already talk to the person?
I vanquished the creature that wiped out.
I spoke to him before, but it looks like there's more dialogue now. Bon sang. That's translated for some reason. Just a nitpick I always have. I'm fine when it's a more made-up language like Zelda's or Halo, since they explain it. That's fair.
Oh, don't you worry about that.
Don't you worry about that.
Bonsoir out on the streets anytime soon. A hero. Can you imagine?
Why are you British? That's what bothers me. I don't mind having the mixed languages. It just bothers me that it's like, they are speaking English, but canonically it's not English. British! They're British now!
The Châtelet prison is at the other end of the Pont au Change.
I don't know what that means. Maybe this way? I couldn't do that before, so I assume it's a way to go now. Oh, yeah, there's a little passage here. Pont au Change.
We've got to get out of here quickly.
Honestly, my British. Oh, the Bishop's Hook can also be used in combat. When Aegis fires it at an enemy, the target receives fulmination damage. Warning, this type of attack requires alchemical capsules. So, and Aegis must be in range of the enemy. Okay. Let's give it a shot. Well, apparently I wasn't in range of that enemy. Or maybe I just had to be locked on. Yeah, there we go. No alchemical capsules? What do you mean? I have plenty. There we go. Oh, and I'm dead, apparently. Okay. Was I on fire and didn't notice? Didn't you know everyone is English in Europe? I like how that sentence almost has a direct contradiction in it, too. In the Creed games, it makes more sense since its memories being translated to something you know. Yeah, but even in the Creed games, that's like the one time that they don't always do it. Like, again, in Assassin's Creed 2, people actually speak like they're Italian. Honestly, like, this is me being a little cynical, but my guess as to why it's always a British accent is because that's what tests best in focus groups.
Well done.
Everyone's a little bit racist.
Just as well as I.
Ah, sir, that was a spectacle I
Shit. This is a fun one, this weapon. It's a little heavy for my tastes, but it's fun to just play around with. It's not what I meant to do, actually, but it worked. Yay! Yeah, given that it took like 6 alchemical vials just to do that 1 fulmination damage burst, and I got 2 vials back for dropping him, doesn't seem like a great modus operandi. I need to get back my weapon that does the counter attack. But first, let's see what this does. Oh, that's exciting. And I'm gonna die. But not to this guy. Okay, let's not use this. Okay. I can testify to that. We speak English in our day-to-day conversations, occasionally screaming, "Mama mia." Yeah, that sounds real, Elena. That sounds like a real thing that you just said. I would guess that it's just more common for voice actors to be able to put on a British accent. Actually, that's a fair point. I hadn't thought of that. But, like, a lot of voice actors do training in different accents, so it does mean that there's, like, not a market demand for other accents. The dialogue is British in the subtitles, so it's got that going for its Britishness. And sound even worse putting on accents they are less familiar with. Yeah, but, like, actors can always train and stuff like that. At least in Dragon Age, they try to put French accents. That's true. I really like the accents in Dragon Age. I think those are well done. Especially because that's like a fantasy setting, so they only really needed to have 1 accent, and they have 3. They have like American English, British English, and French English. At least Syndicate sounded like extra good due to it. I didn't play Syndicate. I only played 1 and 2. Wait, what's with the dramatic music flare? Is there something nearby gonna kill me? Where am I? Where am I supposed to go, exactly? Hi. I don't know if you were gonna attack me, but it looked like you might, so I killed you. An actor can train, but a train cannot act. Oh, that's deep. A little unfair, if you think about it, for trains. It's just a little unfair. What are you? Cast iron. I think that's a weapon upgrade material. That would be nice. That would be worth the little mini discovery there. Ha! Okay, there's fall damage in this game. Good to know. Good to know. I think I'd made that discovery previously, but I forgot. So shut up. I don't know how I'm gonna do this. These are both difficult enemies. Oh, okay. Yeah, you come over here, out of that guy's line of sight. Perfect. Ow, 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 ow. Maybe perfect's the wrong word. Ow. Oh, it's already dead. I knew that. Syndicate is good, though. A lot hate it due to bringing magic into the series. They also forget some of the plot of Black Flag was just legit magic. Tell that to Thomas the Tank Engine. Syndicate also plays very differently than any of the games due to having capture zones. I really enjoyed it though. Capture zones? As in, like, you can be captured and taken to a place? Or what? Thomas the Tank Engine terrified me as a child. Thomas the Tank Engine didn't terrify me, but the little engine that could did. Not the character, but the video. Because all I remember is that there was like a mountain with a scary face. As he should have. Yeah, I like the Assassin's Creed games in general, and I don't know, would it bother me if magic was brought into... I mean, the whole premise is goofy to begin with, just the idea of, like, reconstructing abilities through your ancestors' memories and DNA, as if memories and DNA are related in any way. It's already goofy to begin with. Oh, taking back zones from the Templars. That's really cool. I like stuff like that. Just the feel of slowly, like, starting from nothing and slowly just, like, taking over the whole area. Reclaiming it. Ah! Stop! Stop! Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Uh-oh. Worked out. Okay. Magic has been in the plot since the first game. The whole point is the Templars are trying to recover the magic items they stole, and we just... Oh, yeah! That's the premise of the series! Yeah, I understand having, like, the preference of not having magic overtly being in regular parts of gameplay. I understand that preference, but to say that it's legitimate objective criticism would be very silly. Hi, Shattered. Hi, all. Doesn't Assassin's Creed already have magic artifact doodads? Yeah. It's just in Syndicate we failed at stopping them for once, but we did take everything back. See, that's good. They're changing up the series. They need to do that, especially when they're coming out with games as often as they are. Are they still coming out with games every year? No, right? They stopped doing that? Is the series over or just on hiatus? Like I said, I haven't played one since 2, so I'm a little behind. Every 2 years now? That's still really fast. That's absurdly fast. Legend of Zelda does like one game every 6 years. It's backtracking? What do you mean, backtracking? What's back? Oh, you mean going back to the other games that I haven't played yet? Explain the Discord because it's long. Okay, sounds good. I will check it out after stream. Hello, chest. Grade 2 flame resistance module. That seems like something I could have used ago. Has the steel risen yet? Only in your pants, Asher. Sorry, I'm better than that joke. I immediately regret that. That's really insane pacing considering how much care they put into the historical accuracy of their environments, yeah. I really hope it's not steel down there. I hope so too, for your sake. Yet somehow I still laugh. Charitable of you. Witcha! Asher and I know each other in real life, so I give him shit. It's because they don't have one team, they have like 5. Oh, that's true. I guess that's the only way you could do that sustainably, huh? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That's quite bad. That's quite bad is the descriptor I would give that situation. We'll have to start making compilations of stream clips out of context. You don't have to do that. Like, you say you'll have to, but you don't. We're talking about ass creed, sure are. Yes, we do. I won't lie, I do kind of like the idea of having clippers. It hasn't happened yet, but I am in no rush because that also sounds very scary. What's up here? Was literally playing Valhalla last night. Ooh, nice. What is this? Grenoir's notes. Oh, to all clerk employees, by order of the king, I ask each of you to provide the with your unconditional cooperation and to provide him with anything he may wish to take away or consult. Thoreau de Crosne, Lieutenant General de Police. Okay. And then what was this other thing I picked up? Maybe, codex? No, notes? No. I don't think codex either, though, because this is just, like, a who's who. Where's the diary? Maybe it's not readable. Maybe it's like a quest item. It's not here either, though. Where'd it go? Oh, quest items. There we go. These notes written by Abbe Gregoire at the behest of Monseigneur de la Fère contain consideration. If I'm pronouncing stuff wrong, please make fun of me. I'd rather know. Sustainable and Ubisoft should never be used in the same sentence. You're not wrong there. Made a clip. Oh dear. Well, enjoy that world. They are as arcane as they are complex. And understanding them would require a sound scientific and theological background. The Holy See will decide on whether or not to excommunicate him after examining their content. I didn't absorb anything of what I just read. Hope it wasn't plot significant. It's a quest item, so it is. Châtelet. Le Grand Châtelet. Oh no. And I'm almost on fire. I thought I saw an item as I fell to my almost doom. Hey look, it's a horrible thing. Let's try that again. How am I gonna get there? Run and jump? Yeah! Oh, that actually worked. All right. Okay, does being up here do me any good? No. Where do I go? Oh, figured it out. Locked by a mechanism? The gall. Here's the mechanism.
I must find something
No!
I can use to replace this lever.
Can I get over there somehow? Yeah! Can I get over there somehow? Have I been over there? Yeah, this is where I had the... Oh no, apparently not. Okay. Well, I figured out the puzzle. That felt really cool. That felt kind of ninja. Game looks really good. Graphics, I mean, I agree. I'm glad it's coming through, because I don't have the best rig. This is actually... These are literally the lowest graphical settings that the game has. And it takes my computer... My computer's old, but it's not old. Like, I built it with what was good in 2018. So the fact that it has like 3-minute loading screens and has to run on the lowest settings just is really a testament to how beautiful this game is. Locked by a mechanism is still better than does not open from this side. Just pull instead of pushing, Mr. Chosen Undead. True. It's funny too because it always means locked by a mechanism, or like there's a latch or a crossbar on the other side or something, but it just says does not open from this side. Man, too bad the metal door won't open. It's not like we've been repeatedly shown to be able to break apart metal with the weapons we have before. Okay, I brought you up on Creed. Okay, cool. I will check that out. That or poor optimization. Could be poor optimization, it's true. For the most part, I can still play games at relatively high settings that come out today. How do I still not have enough essence? Oh, I do. I just have to use the consumable items. Where is that? Here we go. Okay, wait, no, how do I add more things to my belt? Because I'd like to have an explosive grenade. Do I just, oh, like that? Okay. What's the difference between explosive and flame? This just does the most damage. Okay, that's what I want then. Alright, and then I'm going to use this. Oh, that wasn't enough. Okay, hold on. Throw on one of these, or two of these. Is that enough? Yeah, okay. All right, let's do... Huh. I tend not to go for defensive stats too much in these games. I do think that in most action games, the best defense is a good offense. You're not likely to win battles of attrition in games like this. The enemy attacks are just too strong. I do like having a high multiplier for loot, but I think it's probably high enough for now. So I'll do power or agility. I haven't been using this at all. Power it is. I don't remember where I came from. I think I came from here. Oh yeah, that's the door I just opened. So I haven't gone either of these directions yet. Gate is locked. Very well. I have now gone in one of the two directions. Power! A note from Comte... Sire, I understand that your concerns regarding the longevity of your most illustrious of armies, given the present trouble. Okay. However, I assure you that the science that drives them is no longer merely experimental. With the Vestals in strategic positions throughout the city, as long as there are sufficient casualties, and with the revolutionary rabble in revolt, I rather doubt there won't be, your mechanical soldiers will have all the energy they require to crush this treasonous insurrection. Great. Does this game have a map? Like a mini-map to check where to go? It sure does not. It has a map. I think you'll agree it's useless. But that's okay. Sometimes it can be a little frustrating, but I feel like in this style of game, sometimes the point is that you have to figure out where to go just by feeling it out. So how are you liking this compared to other Souls-likes? I like it. Whoa, that was awful. What was that? Other than what we just saw, I like it a lot. It doesn't have quite the same horror vibes as what I'm used to from FromSoft. And as I was saying at the beginning of stream, despite dying to the same boss like 7 times, I don't think it's as difficult as FromSoft games are, but it's still very good. Well, I thought I could outpace that guy, but I was wrong. Well, I probably should have done that smarter. Is there like a grapple point or something? Exploring this sort of town environment looks pretty cool, even without knowing where to go. Yeah, I love it. The primary reason I play games is for the exploration aspect. So while maps can certainly be helpful, and I will never turn one down, there's fun to be had in just having to figure it out with your own 2 feet and 2 eyes. Overkill much? Jesus. Am I gonna have to fight the thing that shot that? Probably. It would be silly to put it there otherwise. What are we feeling now? What do you mean? Have you thought about getting into Monster Hunter? I have gotten into Monster Hunter a teensy bit. My friend got me Monster Hunter World, so that's the only one I've played, and I haven't played a ton of it, maybe like 15 hours, something like that. It's that style of game is a little more difficult for me because I'm not good at memorizing complicated button combinations. So like I'm similarly not good at any sort of like one-on-one fighting game. And honestly, I'm not even good at like Smash Brothers. But I'm not against playing Monster Hunter. I definitely enjoyed the time I had with it. It was just hard for me to figure out, like, it's just so vast in terms of, I mean, the whole game is vast, but the part that was specifically overwhelming to me was just, like, how completely every type of weapon changes the gameplay. And it was overwhelming for me. I was like, I don't know which one I like best. I don't know. I don't even know how to do any of them well. What about maps that you have to uncover by exploring? Yeah, those are fun. I still feel like a map that you uncover by exploring might detract from this game a little bit, but maybe not. I don't know, it's hard to say since we don't have it. You need to use one of the less complex weapons, or add me on Steam to play together. I cannot play fighting games for the life of me. Yeah, not big on fighting games personally. It's not that I'm against playing games that I'm bad at. I will play games that I'm bad at all day, but only if I'm having fun. And typically when it comes to multiplayer stuff in particular, that's definitely not how I was supposed to do that. Holy crap, that was funny. Looks like I was supposed to come up this way, but I didn't. Ow. Oop. Wow, this guy's tanky. Look at all that health. Shit. Hold up. I'll get back to your regularly scheduled chat programming in just a moment. A wee bit preoccupied at the moment. There we are. very fair. In fact, that is an issue with Monster Hunter. That's also the draw for many like me. I love the Charge Blade and Insect Glaive. I think the Charge Blade is what I was using, or maybe, gosh, what was it? It was one of the bigger ones. I definitely like it. It's one of those things where, I would love it if there was more of a, I don't know, I guess a tutorial with the heavier weapons that you could do. I know that there's like the practice training grounds where you can practice all the button moves, but I wish that there was a streamlined way to pick up the button combinations and know what situations each attack is good for. I do agree that games of that like massive scale are really, really good and really exciting, but my goodness, the price of entry can be a little intense. What is this? Is this like the bagpipes in Monster Hunter? Well, he's gone. Monster Hunter, Jonathan, sequence breaking? That's me. You know me, I'm a freaking cheater. Do you have it on PlayStation? We should play sometime, or maybe it's cross-platform. I do not have it on PlayStation. I have Monster Hunter World on PC. Oh no. The version of these guys that couldn't shoot was already so difficult. Oh jeez, what was that? That's not allowed. That is, apparently. Monster Hunter series is really good in my opinion, but it requires a lot of grind. Endgame content is farming the same monster a lot, or you really have to have good luck. Yeah, that can be rough for me. Again, because so much of gaming for me is about the exploration, grinding can get on my nerves pretty fast. The learning monsters, or learning the monsters. I'm not sure which you meant there. Why are you using the most complex weapon as your starter? Charge Blade is the most complex. Maybe it wasn't Charge Blade. It was the Shield Blade. It wasn't Charge Blade. It was something like it though. It was one of the ones that has two forms. I think. If you want that, you're gonna have to get a Switch and play Gen Not Rise. Oh, that game is very different to the other games. I've seen a lot about Rise though, and people seem to like it. Is it just like totally different for Switch X? Maybe that was it. Learning the monsters, patterns, and what attacks are best. Yeah, I like stuff like that too. I definitely loved the feeling of finding a new monster in that game. Gen is the best get into Monster Hunter game. Nice! I will keep that in mind next time I'm in the market. Okay. Well, I just lost a lot of essence. Actually, no, I don't think it was that much because I leveled up not too long ago. Alright, everyone, I'm starting to fall asleep, so I'll go now. Have a nice stream. And have fun, everyone. See you all hopefully in next live streams. Yes, hopefully we will see you again. We will find a time that works. Take care and have a good week. Yeah, I probably won't start Monster Hunter anytime soon, though. Just because I have so many games that I already own or want to play that I haven't. And the new Fire Emblem just came out, and I wasn't gonna play it. I wasn't gonna play it because it looks like it's gonna have a weaker story and characters than previous titles, and Fate's already had pretty weak story and characters, so I wasn't gonna play it. But it's so pretty. It's so pretty. Rise is also the easiest game until the final boss is when it kicks your butt, because you're trying to play it like the older games. Got it. It's weaker, yes, but it's so cute. You mean the story is? Place Sainte-Marie. Been enjoying Engage, though it seems a bit easy. I'm okay with... I don't really need Fire Emblem games to be difficult, but I do need there to be, like, danger of losing my favorite units, because I prefer playing on Classic, because it breaks my heart. And I need those stakes to be there. I need to feel like my decisions matter, because I'm at danger of, like, losing my favorite characters if I do things wrong. And it's okay if by the end of the game I feel a little overpowered, but on the way there, I want to feel like my mistakes could cost me my favorite characters. That's half the fun for me, is those stakes. Sorry, swap to Engage. No, that's fine. I'm talking about Engage now, too. Somebody was playing Engage last week. We brought it up. I don't remember who. Wait a second. I'm going backwards. I've already been here. I need to go not this way. Pyre is a game where your stakes matter. Gotta live with your choices. Yeah, Pyre's a really good game. It's still my least favorite of Supergiant games, just because it's a little sports ball-y, and I'm not very sports ball-y. But it's super well designed, and I do love that no matter what happens, there's no game over. It's just like, well, that's how the story goes now. What blew my mind in that game was that the end credits music, the lyrics change based on how the characters ended up in your game. What? That's nuts. To be honest, I thought I'd beat Engage, and then the twist got me bad. Ooh. At least there is a good twist. That's good to know. That was my chief complaint with Fire Emblem's Fate Birthright. It was just... the plot was a straight line. You meet your family, they're like, hey, join us, and you join them. They're like, hey, we're gonna go march on the enemy and kill them, and then you do. Sorry, I just spoiled all of Fire Emblem Fate's Birthright. That's the whole plot. The song changing was so cool. Wait, what are we talking about? Oh, for Pyre, yeah. I was like, what were we talking about? I don't remember anymore. Ha! Oh no. I was yelling during the twist because I thought I messed up major bad. Yeah, I had the opposite of that happen once. When I was playing Fire Emblem Awakening, I was trying really hard to marry Chrom. I was playing as a woman my first time, and I really wanted to marry Chrom. And then there was a point, this isn't a spoiler because it like was specific to some degree to what was happening in my game. But he ended up marrying Sumia, but it happened in such a seemingly scripted way that I thought it was just like linear. I thought that's just how the game goes. And I was like, oh, well then maybe later like she dies or something and I'll get a chance to marry him. Maybe it's all scripted. No. I got cucked. By Sumia! That was a dark day for me. And of course, by the time I realized, I'd already saved. So I just watched them raise their child, wishing that it was my child, knowing it never would be. There's also pyres in this game. I knew there was more game, but didn't expect that. That is so sad. It's okay, I got over it. But it was a dark chapter. I keep ending up... Where am I supposed to be going? Because I keep ending up in places I've already been. And that's no bueno. How did I get this turned around? How did I get this lost? Follow your nose wherever it goes. My sense of smell doesn't take me very far in video games. Yet. I'm sure that'll come next in VR. Okay, let's backtrack a bit. I know people say that Engage is too cute, weaker than any other game, but it's more chill of a plot, but the twist felt super good. Also, the Engage mode is very well thought out. Same with the other. Gonna get some tea, be right back. Yeah, that's ultimately what made me change my mind about Engage is the Engage mechanic. I misunderstood. I thought that when they said, like, hey, you're gonna have, like, all your favorite characters from the old game. I thought that was, like, instead of original characters. And I was like, cool, so you made it so that the plot can't possibly have stakes then. Because, like, the only characters who will be putting their lives on the line will already have, like, fully resolved storylines, and this won't even feel canon. But if there are original characters, that changes things. Okay, I'm starting to wish there was a map in this game. And once I, like, looked into how the emblems can not only fight with you, but fuse with you, then I was like, alright, this is some Digimon shit, I'm in. But I don't have $60, so we're waiting. Or rather, I do have $60, but I also have many, many other games that I'm in the middle of playing that are not $60 because I own them. I need to find those, like, thunder enemies that I was dying to before, because that was definitely out. That was definitely new stuff. But I'm glad you told me that you think Engage is easy, because that means that when I play it, I'll be able to start on hard mode without really worrying about it. I wonder if that would be fun to play on stream. Probably not, to be totally honest, because I micromanage like a motherfucker. I would just be on the same menu screens for like 50% of the gameplay. Games are so expensive, it's like buy a game or eat for a week. Games are expensive, but when you think of it in terms of like dollar to time, well, not dollar necessarily, but like money spent to enjoyment gotten in terms of both hours and quality, that's a pretty fair price. Engage was a whole new cast. It does not explain it, but TLDR, the rings are heroes from other worlds, the past made into ghost versions. Yeah, that's what I got from the trailers. Half the game I've been on menus too, thank God I'm not the only one. Yeah, Fire Emblem is definitely a series that rewards micromanagement. I just don't know that it makes particularly interesting stream content. It's also tricky with Fire Emblem because I feel like every single game they change how the weapon wheel works. Like in Three Houses, there wasn't a weapon wheel. The weapons all just had like their basic stat differences, but they had no relationships at all. That was so confusing for me get used to, because at first I was like, wait, so then what is the difference between a sword, lance, and axe if they don't have a rock, paper, scissors mechanic? It took me a while to realize, like, they have different damage amounts and hit scales. But it's like, it's not explained at all. You just have to figure it out by looking at menus. In fact, I'm pretty sure that's half why my game, the game is so easy. I may have made it 10 times easier by maxing stuff out, but maxing stuff out is fun! And that's why Three Houses is, Fire Emblem Awakening has my favorite story out of the Fire Emblem games I've played. I keep going back to this place to heal because I keep fighting these guys terribly. Fire Emblem Awakening is my favorite story from Fire Emblem that I've played, but Three Houses is my favorite game that I've played because there's just so much to do between battles to make the next battle go even better for you. And it's just very fun. Ever since, I want to say it was Fire Emblem Fates that first had the idea of, like, a central base you go back to between missions, and they've just built on that ever since, and I think it's been really healthy for the series. You a min-maxer? I am not. Because min-maxing usually involves either note paper or online research or both, and anything I have to do outside of a game to play the game, I don't want to do. I'm all about immersion and exploration, so any sort of studying or crafting I have to do outside of the game isn't worth it to me. At least in a first playthrough. I'm definitely the kind of freak who will make spreadsheets about shit afterwards. Like, I literally have an Excel spreadsheet of Metroid Dread speedruns. But generally speaking, for first playthroughs, I will avoid any sort of optimization or playstyle copying. The game makes a huge point on that. In fact, it punishes you for not looking at the major glaring "do not attack with this weapon." Between each battle, I've got 7 things to do. That's sexy. That's what I'm here for. I'm also here for dying a lot in Steelrising because I'm having too much fun with chat. I've heard Engage has really great gameplay. It also looks beautiful. Great gameplay and beautiful. That's really all I need a Fire Emblem game to be. I still want a story as good as Awakenings was. I really loved that story a lot. It makes me cry regularly. Like, every single time I've played through it, I cry in the same place. 8-Bit Music Theory actually made a great video about the exact moment I'm talking about, but it's very spoilery, so I won't say more than that. Okay. So I would love to have another Fire Emblem story that good, but ultimately, I'm there for the gameplay. And the graphics. The graphics just keep getting better. The characters all have like 8 others to have convos with. Is that high for Fire Emblem or low? That seems like it might actually be kind of low. No, I take it back. I feel like that's normal-ish. I heard that the characters don't... Well, this is one person's opinion, but I read an article saying that they felt the character interactions were very shallow in Engage. They didn't really feel like they lived in the same world. Felt all perfunctory. I'm gonna get dinner, beat these goons. By the time I get back, I will fucking try Sonorian. It's kind of high when you only get like less than 30 characters. Oh wow, yeah, true. I think in Awakening you had like 40. In Three Houses you had by far the least, but you had like recruiting you could do from the other houses. You stop that. Can we do a version of this where I don't fight you I still haven't even figured out where I am. You know how stressful that is? How much sleep I've lost over this particular issue that started 10 minutes ago? I'm dead. How long have I been going? An hour and a half? I don't know if I'm gonna commit to this game for the whole stream, guys. Oh no! Oh no! Have you tried talking to them? Hey, stop fighting me. Shit! Yes, Pedro, I have. No! Stop. Stop. No! I don't want to be on fire. Well, I'm not anymore, to be fair. Dang, well, I'm out of options. They are very short, I will admit, but the issue is from in canon, none of these characters know each other. Yeah, I agree, that is the issue. And that was what gave me pause from the beginning. Like, the selling point of this game is like, all of your like, favorite characters coming together, and I'm like, no, I don't want them to. They have no story reason to. They had their stories, they were good, and they're over. I want new stuff. I'm not a very sentimental person. I'm like, hey, if I want to relive those memories, I'll relive those memories. I want my new stuff to be new. Ow. Besides, I haven't played half of the games that those characters are from. I've only played Awakening onwards so far. It's hard to go backwards with Fire Emblem because each game makes so many optimizations over the previous one. You've lost 10 minutes of sleep. True, I could have been asleep this whole time. To be honest, it's why I do like how the characters interact, because they go from not knowing anyone and being forced to get together. The rings, though, only get like a few lines each time. Yeah, that makes sense. I do like the band of adventurers coming together, and I do like how it can feel really big, the cast can, in Fire Emblem games other than Three Houses. But yeah, I didn't see how the emblems could have any bearing on the plot or on one another, and that's a loss for me. That's unfortunate. Like, I'm sure they got what they wanted in making the game the way they did, but it's not what I wanted. And you know, they should have made the game for me. So that hurts. That hurts my feelings. I'm just gonna leave. Yay, I did it! I left. Oh yeah, wasn't I going this way? Let's go this way. Oh no, you saw! Ow. Shit. Ow. Shit. That's on me. That's on me. The sort of point of the rings in the game is that you might not know them at all, but they can help. They have less plot as characters and more as a device that people use. I'm fine with that so long as the original cast is still big. And it sounds like it might be, so you know what? I'm down. I'm gonna play the fuck out of Engage as soon as it makes sense for me to. What have I missed? Death, Marco. As someone who does know all the characters, I'm sad, if anything, that they don't act the same even though they should not. That makes sense. It's like, without the characters that are important to them, how much of themselves can they really show? But at the same time, Isn't that the point of having put them in the game, is that we would get to see more of them? Kind of a weird catch-22 there. Kind of makes you wonder, why did they put them in the game at all? That's what it makes me wonder. It's Fire Emblem, not Super Smash Brothers. We already have so many Fire Emblem characters in Super Smash Brothers. Hi, Kay. You missed a lot of death. I don't remember exactly when you had to leave. But I can tell you that I have died at least 10 times since then. Oh no, I had already done all of that. Oh gosh. Where do I go? It does seem like I'm supposed to go this way, but this door's locked. Shit, it's not the button I meant to press. And the other direction, it really seems to me like the other direction just goes to places I've already been. Wow, Jonathan, you stayed with the same game for more than an hour. I know, impressive, right? I have never played a game for less than an hour, unless that was like the point of the stream. I have never been that bad about it. It's a ghost of the person. They act more like a fake. There are memories of the OG people, but they can't interact. Oh, that's right. You said that the concept of them is that they're memories. They're not like the actual person reborn. So that kind of makes sense. In a way, I kind of like that, actually. Because it makes them more like legendary and godlike. It's the idea of them rather than them themselves. And so, if anything, it makes you want to replay the titles they're from rather than feeling like a cheap sequel of all of them. Also, hey guy. Well, I have to write down some music, so I'm going to just listen right now. Sounds good, sounds good. All you will miss on screen is robot death, either mine or theirs. They even make fun of it in the mobile game, because the real Marth is in the game, and he gets very confused quickly. Have I been this way? Yes. Yes? Yes, because that's the place where I was having the problems. Okay. Then let's go this way. But this is the place that I've been before, isn't it? I'm so confused. Because this looks deeply familiar. What is going on, man? Shit. There we go. You were just here. Yeah. I feel like I've gone everywhere. What's through here? Pretty sure I've been here too. Yep, I have. I wish I could remember how I got to that, like, that place with the thundery enemies. Because that was definitely new stuff. Was it up here? Can I even make that jump? Nope. Oh, yeah, but it's not jumpable. Cool. Hey, I remember you dying in that spot. Wait, that's most of the city. Listen, Pedro. I'd like to see you do better. Actually, I wouldn't. That would make me feel inadequate and silly. Actually, no, I would like to see you do better, because I want to see people be good at things. It makes me happy. I'm talking out of both sides of my mouth a little bit here. Oh. So that can happen. That's good. That's not the way to go. What? Every time I'm around this area, I hear a music box, but I can't see, like, a window to climb through or anything like that. Which human here played percussion in school? I have a very funny percussion story. I played percussion. Oh, that's right. I sequence broke to get to the thunder enemies. Well, I'm gonna do that again. Maybe that actually is what you're supposed to do. Or... no, that can't be. That can't be what you're supposed to do. Maybe you can use the grapple hook on it and I just haven't been seeing it? No? I really don't know what I'm supposed to do here. But I'm just gonna keep doing what I've been doing, which is kind of cheating. Not exactly a pro gamer. I feel we play similarly. I thought it was funny when I put out the Celeste video. Somebody was saying, like, I just happened to put that video out during, like, Celeste speedrun week. So this person was like, I just watched a bunch of speedrun videos and then this one, and I'm like, oh god, I'm so sorry. Oh, that's why I was hearing a music box. It's because you're creepy as fuck. And painful. Bad combo. That's right. It's all coming together now. All I had to do was sequence break. Fuck! That was loud. I apologize. I probably peaked the mic. It's a good thing these guys have... Whoa! Whoa! You can't do that! You can't just be on fire all of a sudden! It hurts my feelings and my body. I was gonna say, it's a good thing these guys have low immobilization resistance. Shit. Otherwise, it would be hard to kill them. Oh, no peeking? That's good. I'm still, like... I'm so confused what I'm supposed to do, because it can't possibly be what I've been doing, right? Right? Like, nothing else in the game has looked like this. Why would it need that of me now? But then I'm so confused because this looks like it's meant to be jumped off of. So, what am I supposed to make of this? What am I supposed to make of this? Is this a sequence break or not? Is this a sequence break or not? Inquiring minds want to know. Mine. My mind wants to know. Ow. Please cease this at once. Thank you for ceasing. Yes, it is a sequence break. Okay. You know. Or yes, it is what I'm supposed to do. I don't know where, but I see you did miss something. Oh, okay. I am happy to know that. Genuinely. The mystery is put to rest. I'm sure, like, if I just keep going down this road, eventually it'll, like, circle back to where I was supposed to go, and I'll be like, oh. It's a break? Nice. I am a matrix. Ow. Shit. Damn it. You're still finding essence. True. See, another thing that's confusing me is that the Vestal keeps pointing me in this direction, like this is where I'm supposed to go, but this is where I came from. Like, I had to find a lever to open this door, so why would I want to go this way? We're playing a new piece in school called Trash Concerto? Trash Concerto. Just imagine the most normal part for wind and brass, and then you have percussion. Gotta love avant-garde stuff. I'm just gonna keep breaking this sequence. We're gonna break all over this sequence. And a box. Ow. Okay. Okay, listen. That's gotta stop. You cannot both fight me at the same time. I keep forgetting he can do that. No, stop, stop! No! Don't on fire me! Don't do it! Can you... Could you just, like... See, I get so greedy when the immobilization gauge is that high because it does go down with time, so it's hard to be patient because sometimes that means not getting the attack at all. Yay, stabbing, slicing, creepy music box. TLDR, you're finding something right now. Alright. Yeah, like I said, I imagine it's going to like circle back to something and I'll be like, oh. Not really, it's kind of dumb. Valid. Just to be clear, I'm fine with what you've been saying, but it is flirting with what I do consider more guidance than I want to have. But you're not at that limit. I'm just like saying that for everybody's clarity. Okay. I was watching the stream earlier with another one of Todd's students. It's weird to me that I'm just like a growing presence in the lives of Todd's students. Todd is my roommate, by the way. That's not actually her name or her gender. And Todd is a tutor. That's why I haven't been saying what. Appreciate you. Todd is an anybody name. I don't think that's true. I mean, in the sense that everything is an everybody name. In fact, I don't know how to explain what to do because no map. I just know what's next. That's fair. Back yet? Have the goons been beaten yet? Those particular ones have been beaten. I am no longer stuck on the same goons. But very similar goons. I got you. I got you this time. You're not getting away. Okay, you're getting away a little bit because that didn't do as much damage as I was hoping for. Nice. Nice. Okay. Now we're making progress, hypothetically. Oh god! Shut up. Why are you so creepy? Like, theoretically, I imagine you were designed for, like, an amusement park or something. But no child would want to hear music from you. You're awful. You look so bad. Hey, look, it's the other side of the place that I was trying to get to. See, that looks like it should be something I should be able to, like, grapple. Or grab onto. Maybe I can, but I wasn't able to figure out how to do it from the other side. Okay, so... Game's not beating me, I'm beating the game through reverse psychology. Are you kidding me? That looks so jumpable. Like, the logic of this game of what you can and can't grab onto is not clear. Casually crushing crates. Yep, that's the old Soulsborne experience. Wow, after all that, the logic of what's clippable also makes no sense. You mean clippable in terms of, like, clipping through, or clippable in terms of what I'm going to see on Discord later tonight? Pedro, how are the 5 to 7 year olds doing in their lessons? See, that's where I've been, right? Yeah, that's just where... It's the other end of the... I'm gonna cry. What the hell am I supposed to do? What's even the point of this area up here? 3 types of enemy I've never seen before, and no sign of where to go from here. Casually floating as if nothing's wrong. It's fine. Welcome to video games. I've seen a few times when people just break it. Fair enough. Honestly, I'm at the point where, like, if you see something on screen, MLP, where you're like, oh, that's where to go, just tell me. At this point, just tell me. I'm getting frustrated. I have come to my wit's end. I have no more ideas. I'm just gonna be walking in circles until something suddenly looks like what I'm supposed to do. Several violins break. That's so expensive. Need to find a wood path. I don't know where it is, but it's grappleable. Okay. Okay. A grappling we will go. Ow. Oh yeah, actually that kind of makes sense that I would have to do some backtracking now that I can grapple. That kind of makes sense. It's just frustrating because the grapple... You know, some things in video games, you see them and you're like, oh, that's clearly something I'll have to come back for later. Like a locked door or a big block of ice in the middle of a path. You just see it and you're like, I clearly need an item for that, right? But there have even been things in this game that are like, you need a tool for this. Okay, great. Come back when I have it. But with stuff that's just like, you will be able to grapple up there eventually. It's like, oh. Well, don't know how I was supposed to figure that out in the moment. I'm looking at this guide, I don't know where it is at all. I'll figure it out, theoretically. If not on stream, then between streams. At least we're having fun. Right? Tell me we're having fun. Now, I don't want to fight you. Not because I care about your existence, just because I don't want to fight you. Has a phoenix near it. Huh. Okay. Would have been nice of the queen to at least give you a map. Oh, she did. She did. Look. There's the map. Isn't it a nice map? Oh, apparently that doesn't pause. Yeah. It just shows you what quests are available there. And stairs. I don't know where that is. Just gotta find some wood and stairs. That's a map. I've seen maps. That's one. What a useful map. It's the mappest map I've ever seen. At least it tells you something, I guess. It tells me I'm in Paris. Paris, France. The Parisest France that ever Parised in France. She threw it away, so I took her and made her find it and admit what she did so she could apologize. Told her to never use it. Do something like that again. Jesus. Should be able to tell you where you are, but wow, this game needs a full map. Yeah. I was against that idea at first, but the longer this is going on, the more I'm like, it does need a map. I'm just gonna like run through areas while looking up until I see a grapple prompt. Need to copy down some sheet music and copy down some history work I didn't doodle on but composed music on. I hate these guys, but at least they can't set their things on fire. And as I continue to level up, they're not as dangerous anymore. I can't believe that worked. Well, it didn't. Oh. Okay. I guess Aegis is broken. It's in the Grand Châtelet. Okay. Well, I don't know what I expected. I know I've been there, I just don't remember where it... Oh. I found it. Somewhere here next to stairs. Okay. As Aegis tried not being broken. She's trying really hard, but I'm making it difficult for her. Oh, nope, nope, wrong button. Whoop, that's very pretty, but not what I need right now. Arson, yay. So I've been up here. I got a quest item over here. Legit confused trying to help here. I appreciate you. I know that it's not easy at all. It doesn't look like there's anything up here. I've already been over there. But I've also already been up here. Oh. Wait. Can I get over there somehow? I don't know how I would. I can try jumping. It won't work. Told you. Now I'm gonna die. You need to, I guess, objective return the notes to Ab Gregoire. Well, I probably have that objective. Return. Oh. I'm just supposed to leave. Got it. I'm just supposed to leave. Got it. Got it. Will do. Jonathan, sorry, I can't be actual help like MLP. I don't know this game. No, it's okay. Like I said, I very rarely actually want help. This is an extenuating circumstance. I have a guide open. This should be easier. I don't remember where that is, actually. Where's the Society de Yolo? Is that in this area or another one? Can't remember. Oh, I probably just need to go back to where that boss fight was. Maybe. It's like the game needs more to be explained. I've never felt that way. By the way, that's it for the guide of this zone. I've never felt that way about this game until now. But yes, now I'm like, what the fuck? I need some more guidance. At the very least, if you're going to have a bunch of named places and need me to associate the names with the places, give me a map. I think this is the right way. Might not be. Probably not a good place to be running around aimlessly. The game's art direction isn't doing the navigability any favors. It's true. I think it's like the cluttered aesthetic, the cluttered rundown aesthetic is really beautiful. It's really beautiful. It's one of my favorite parts of the game, but yeah, it does not make the areas easy to tell apart or navigate through. Ow. I'm just like retracing my steps through literally the entire zone, trying to find that one place, the Society did whatever. I think that's where that big boss fight that started the stream was at. So I'm just trying to find my way back there. I think I'm close, if memory serves. Used to be hyped for this game till I saw the day one reviews on Steam, and to be honest, I'm just happy at least watching it. Really, I don't know if I ever saw the reviews. I saw that it was like generally positive. I'm just gonna jump off this cliff. I did it. was a bad day one. The bugs and issues are still in the game, and most of the bad ones are. Ooh. Bugs that break the whole game. There is an issue. Yeah, that's an issue. If there's a bug that breaks the game, shouldn't be there. Funny how a sneaky kick deals more damage than all your weapons. It totally makes sense. In the lore, it's specified that the robots are weak to kicks. That's a real thing that I just made up. Okay, I took a wrong turn. The Grand Châtelet once more. Okay, I think I know where to go. You've come full circle. I know. Like day one had full paragraphs of I want to like it, I really do, but please fix. And I did see a lot of where is my guide. Yikes. Now I remember where it is I'm trying to go. Okay, it's this way. Shit, is it? Is it this way? Yes. Unless it's not. Damn it. Damn it. I'm just trying to... The frustrating thing is, like, the place I'm looking for, I accidentally went to it like 4 times. But I was like, no, I don't want to be here. Can I just jump over this? Because that would be kind of funny. Maybe I could have if I didn't break that barrel, but I broke that barrel. Your guess is as good as mine, besides looking at a video at this point. I'm frustrated because I know that I can get to the place that I'm trying to go to. And I should be able to do it without a guide and without help. Because I've already done it multiple times in this stream, Best Running Simulator 2022. I feel like they should have waited until 2023 for this. Yeah, it does. It does feel like they put it out the door before they should have put it out the door. This is the place I was looking for, though. Oh no! Oh no! Don't kill me! Don't kill me! Don't do it! You don't have to do this. Shit. I cannot believe I'm alive. I cannot believe I'm alive. Oh god, this isn't even the place I thought it was. I thought this was the boss fight, but there's still a ways to go. Oh man. Nice. It was too late for awards as well, since people had, what, a few days to play? Yeah. That's true. What was going on with this game? Well, at least it's on the way to the boss? Yeah, it is. Oh, goodness. I wish I remembered any of this. Here we are! Here we are! It's where I started the stream. It's been 2 hours. Back to where I started the stream. And this isn't the place I thought it was. This is the Palais de Justice. I thought it was the Society. So it. How am I supposed to find Abigua? I don't even know. How am I supposed to remember where every little named location is without a map? How am I supposed to do that? Huh? How am I supposed to do that? How am I supposed to do that? What a great moment to open the stream, hi Nick. You are catching what might be the end of my daily playthrough of Steelrising. We've spent the last literally 40 minutes just trying to figure out what I'm supposed to do. I've retraced my steps quite vigorously. You need to get to Quartus de Saint-Opportun. Okay. God, wish we had a map. Well, we do have a map. What are you talking about? We have a map of the entire city of Paris.
The rest of the city, the bridge we're standing on will soon suffer the same fate.
Why would they deprive themselves of a means of retreat?
What's going on?
What they really intend to do is
Who's talking?
why would they have to put up barricades to prohibit access to the chatelet from this bridge?
I hope you're right, Monsieur Janvier. I hope you're right.
Why am I dropping frames like crazy? Actually, you know, I've noticed this happens when there's dialogue. It must be something about how the game loads MP3s. From the guide, head back up the raised wooden walkway to reach the area where we met Julian Raymond early. I don't remember the characters' names. Shit, I do remember him. No recollection of where I met him. Everything looks the same here. But I'll at least start by going back to where I found the diary, I guess. Finding whole guides on how to navigate. I was feeling so good at the start of the stream because I was like, man, you said you found whole guides for this boss, and I did it by myself. And then I spent the rest of the stream just trying to figure out, like, where to go from there. Dora the Explorer's map was much better. Dora the Explorer's map was scary helpful. Like, I don't know who wrote that map, but they really knew what they were talking about. The real boss is navigation. The real boss is not as fun as the actual bosses. I mean, you did it better than most people, I won't lie. I'm thrilled to hear that. Wish it was doing me any favors. So if this is the Grand Chatelier, whatever it is, here's the Court des... here's the place you were talking about, okay. So, here's the Vestal that... It seemed like that was really good that I was opening it, but then... and then this is locked. Okay, head back up the raised wooden walkway to reach the area where we met. Fuck, I don't know. I don't know. Okay, I'm giving myself 3 more minutes to make some progress, and then we'll switch to something else. Cool, that makes sense. I'm trying to jump over this or onto it, and nope, can't do that. Okay, another guy. Now go out through the gate, which you have already opened before. Turn left and go up the stairs. Okay, did that. You'll reach the street, cross it, and continue up the stairs. Optionally, you can turn right first and head to unlock the shortcut on the right. I think I did that. Turn left and open the gates with the mechanism. I think I know where it's talking about. Here, yeah. Beyond the gate, look up and use the grappling hook. Look up and reach the grappling hook. And what? Why is that the grapple point? It's 3 tiers up. Why would that be the Are you kidding me?
Dieu soit loué. It is such a blessing to see you safe and sound.
This belongs to you.
Bless you, whoever you are. You have our...
Thank you, Sonorian. Thank you, MLP.
I believe you've met Monsieur
Thank you.
from distant summit.
Couldn't have done it without you. I literally could not have done it without you.
Eminent members of our organization.
What?
And you, mademoiselle?
Ah!
To call you.
My name is Aegis.
Ah, yes. The Aegis. The
That felt
mighty
like we
shield
skipped a
and
whole part of the
scourge of
map.
I wonder. Earlier, by the
I'm still
corner,
so confused by
when I
that one
touched
part
Monseigneur's ring.
that had
Can you
3
explain
enemies
what
I'd
happened?
never seen before, and there was nothing there. Like, that was so high.
It called to me. It compelled me to reach out and take it.
Come now.
The ring.
Oh wait, no. Apparently that's not
The
useful.
moment I touched it, I was transported somewhere else. It was the same strange world that you were in, Monseigneur.
Hell, you mean?
Or purgatory.
I saw.
I don't
things
think
there.
you're where you were supposed to
I
go
saw
there.
Monseigneur giving a sermon.
What
I don't
wickedness
know.
is
This is a
Explains
cutscene.
the moment when you froze.
And it's directly
And this
following
isn't
the
the
quest
only
line
time
I was
you've
on. I think I was
experienced
supposed to
something
go
like
there.
this,
That is correct. It also happened with 2 objects I found in Place Dauphine.
And what happened there?
That is where I found your Bible and your cross, Monseigneur.
Why don't I
How did
remember
you know
any of
they
this? This was a
belonged to
week
me?
ago.
They demanded to be returned to you. You did not regain consciousness until I did so.
This is madness.
Let us not be so quick to judge, Monseigneur.
I witnessed the moment when your cross was taken from you. Then I saw you being locked in that box.
I think he means the zone with 3 enemies and
It
nothing
is
else.
just
Oh,
as
yeah,
I
yeah, yeah. You're right.
suspected. Here,
She.
Aegis, look at this. Over the course of my research, I unearthed this ancient document. I believe I have finally uncovered its meaning. It's a triangle with an identical inscription at each corner. Nemi. Memory in ancient Greek. Then, in the center...
So
there's
you
an
know
open
ancient Greek,
eye
but not
which
French?
symbolizes awakening.
And yes, she. Thank you for
Do you
remembering.
understand?
I do my
The
best. I
images
really
you
do.
saw, Aegis, were Monseigneur de la Far's own memories. 3 echoes of the past tied to personal objects of his. 3 Nemes, memories which some dark alchemy had
Is
taken
this
from
just
him.
plot in the
Without them, his
face?
mind
Yeah,
would have
I'm
remained
not gonna
lost,
be
incomplete.
cute
He
about
would
it. I'm
never
not
have
paying
regained
attention
consciousness.
at
But
all.
by returning these 3 objects to him, Aegis, you were able to save his immortal soul.
This doesn't make any sense to me.
Tell me, Aegis.
And
when
I
you were at the
feel
college
that
for
if I
the
was
Sabbath,
paying closer
did
attention,
you
it still wouldn't
perhaps
make sense
see
to
a
me.
leather wallet?
420 for your
No,
pain.
Ah,
Thank you,
that is
Pedro.
unfortunate. Most unfortunate.
I feel much better now. Hey, 15 of those and I can get Fire Emblem Engage. I'm confused and I am listening. It is through the law and the law alone that we shall do away with the relics. Why am I reading this? None of it makes sense. Okay. What's my objective now? The message found in the carriage shows that wait, no, that's not even... So I have to go... I don't know where that is. But apparently I finished that quest line, so that's good, at least. That's good. Too Long didn't read right now. She's seeing his memories and magic, and she's alive, it seems, I think. Feels like that's the point. If not, I don't know. You're on the next quest now. Cool. So I've got a side quest and a main quest. I don't think either of these can be done here. Yeah, it looks like I'm done with this area. Thank fucking God. Okay, so on to the Tuileries. Or wait, is there... How come there's no side quest emblem? I still have a side quest. Maybe I haven't unlocked the next area that it requires then. I didn't even get like an item for finishing that quest line. It's just like, yeah, you got to see a cutscene. Doesn't that make it all worth it? God, I ran right through that area like 7 times. I went through that area while looking for a place to grapple to. That was so far up. It was so far up. Okay, I haven't been here yet. This should be fun. It should be. If it's not, God help us all. I missed it. What are you supposed to be doing now? I was busy ignoring the plot exposition. The plot exposition had nothing to do with what I'm supposed to do now. I'm just supposed to do, like, other quests now. That's done, apparently. It's over. And the info that she's alive or acts alive, I guess, but, like, I feel that's a given. Yeah, that's a staple of the genre. It would be weird if it wasn't there. All I got from finally 40 minutes of searching for a cutscene that didn't make sense, and really all I got from it in terms of gameplay is that the side quest is no longer in my journal. 10 out of 10. No XP or items. They could have given you a cute armor to wear at least, right? That would have been okay, almost. Okay, never been here. Love it, love it. Dropping 17 frames a second. You weren't kidding about these loading screens, I know. I do think it must be an optimization issue because I've never had loading screens like this in any other game. And again, my computer's old, but it's not old. Also love the stuttering that happens for like the first 3 minutes after each loading screen. That's fun too. Very interactive. Hey, you turned around. That's not fair. Ow. Hup. I'm imagining like a classic PlayStation 2 era platformer where like you jump on this and somehow the water shoots you into the air like a launch pad. Not really the vibe of this game. Oh, that was a scary sound. Why was that a scary sound? Oh, that's why. 800 of them are bad. They're out of 2.5 reviews. Oh my god. 2,500. Just pull out your levitation bubble. My sister's been talking about Psychonauts 2 a lot. She says it's really good. I've played most of the first one, but frankly I thought it got kind of samey after a while, and it has not aged well. They're also 2 times as long as the good ones, and the top ones, fuck me. Like I said, I've really enjoyed most of my experience with this game, but it is, like, it's becoming clear that it's very poorly optimized, and this particular play session has shown some really bad design choices. Can confirm Psychonauts 2 is good. Nice. I might do that on the stream at some point. That would be a lot of fun, I think. Shut up! Stop! No! I refuse! I could do this properly, but this is kind of fun. Doing it stupid. Psychonauts in general is good. Yeah. Yeah. I think I skipped over some stuff back there. That felt like a mediocre exploration job. By the way, the devs respond to every review, all 2,500 of them? Wow. That's... somebody better be paid pretty good money for that. That's exhausting. I can't even keep up with all my YouTube comments. that 2 of them, or did he just move really fast? He just moved really fast. Okay. Oh, don't do that. It hurts my feelings when you shoot me with bullets. Ow. And hit me with things. Ow. Ow. Okay, let's, I feel like we started off on the wrong foot. Shit. They boil down to, we see the feedback and know the game might not be for everyone? Also, they have a whole guide on best settings. When you've got this much feedback from people actively saying, I want to like the game, but there's something wrong with it, your response can't be, yeah, it's not for everyone. It's like, no, it's not a preference thing. There are problems with your game. Not every review, just the ones that point stuff out. At least they're being, like, receptive. I assume they're keeping a record of this somewhere, but my god, what an irresponsible response. Ow. I do think it's funny that it has, like, tracts in the mud. Yikes. That's such a gorgeous animation. I really love it. It's like, it's a bad move. It takes forever and it doesn't do a ton of damage. It's just dangerous to use, but when I can get away with it, I break it out. Because it's pretty. Die in a fire. Thanks for dying in a fire. Hey! Come over here. Damn. Whoa! The range on that. Okay, it's in the bag. Hi. Hey, die in a fire. Thanks for dying in a fire. do hope this game gets updated. I do too. Because, like, obviously there's a lot to love in it. And, like, I doubt that we'll ever see the part that I was struggling with fixed, because that would be a pretty structural change. But in terms of, like, the bugs and optimizations, like, they... in my opinion, they have an obligation to patch that. By the way, this stream has been great background sound while I practice. That's awesome and shocking. I can't believe that anything I do could be good for practicing music. Oh yeah, forgot about you. Based on those review responses, I hope this doesn't seem very high. Yeah. Honestly, if they don't patch this game, though, they lose more than we do, because I think this is, like, this company's first big title. And if they would like to ever have one again, they've got to handle this properly. Death fuels the mood of this dramatic symphony. Well, that works. That felt pretty sick. Basically, this is their only major game. Yeah. It could be very promising, but it isn't quite that yet. It still can be. But they've got to make the right choices. Unlike me. The rest of them are also mixed, mostly. Huh. Not a good sign. Not a good sign. Not a good sign. Wait, what? From down here? Why, what's down here? Did I already check this place out? I feel like I might have already checked this place out. To be honest, most companies need to learn to just say, okay, we will fix it, just report it and keep playing, or wait until it's fixed. Yeah, that's true. But I have respect for the companies that at least, like, know how to handle PR. There are some companies where people will say, hey, respectfully, your game is broken in A, B, and C ways. And they'll be like, okay, apparently some people have a problem with how our game is made. And look, you are the designers. You don't even know how to play it right. So if you weren't so stupid, maybe you wouldn't be having problems. Like, those companies do exist. I'm exaggerating, obviously, but that's the vibe. And I'm not saying that's what's happening with this company. I don't think it is. But yikes, this game isn't for everyone. That's a bad look. Ouch. You know what? You know what game isn't for everyone? Elden Ring. Elden Ring is not a game for everyone. You know what has stellar reviews? Elden Ring. Team Cherry to Hollow Knight. Oh, is Team Cherry that bad? I didn't know that. Like, don't get me wrong, Hollow Knight is a fantastic game and I can't wait for Silk Song. But, ew, are they? Oh, it's all memes. Okay, good. It's perfect. It's such a good game. I might do a Hollow Knight stream at some point. They know they're fans. Okay. Like, even though I've already played Hollow Knight to completion, might be fun to play it again anyway. I'll certainly do a Silksong stream. That would be very fun. Hi! Let's do this again. The devs know people like the insane hard stuff. It's why we got Pop. Also, all the DLCs were because people said it was too easy. Really? I would not call the base game too easy. I truly would not. Oh. But then again, I'm the kind of guy who dies on everything. I would really enjoy the HK stream. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Eventually. Have you seen what the OG fans did to the game? Like, the bar of skill is so high. No, I don't. I typically don't watch gameplay videos. Usually, like, I'll watch streamers sometimes, but usually it's just for the vibe. Like, which is why I assume all of you are here. Nobody's here because they're like, oh man, Jonathan's gameplay is some special shit. No, no one's saying that. And that's the kind of stream I frequent. Like, I have respect for skillful gameplay, but it's not really that captivating for me. It's not like it alone wouldn't be enough to keep me interested in the video. Most of the Kingdom Hearts, most of the Hollow Knight mods are to make the game harder. That's what, wow. KHHK. Hi Lily, did someone say Kingdom Hearts? Lily has been summoned to the chat. How you doing? Hollow Knight is really a side game of Kingdom Hearts confirmed. Everything is a side game of Kingdom Hearts. This is a side game of Kingdom Hearts. Pong is a side game of Kingdom Hearts. The music's so dramatic, as if this is like the first time I'm seeing an enemy like this and not the 17. Because Xehanort. That's right. We've been having a very chill stream. Bit of frustration. It took me about 40 minutes to figure out where I was supposed to go because it was not at all clear even a little bit. And now I'm in a hedge maze. But I have been playing this one game since the stream began, which is pretty special and I'm very proud. Thank you very much. Fun fact, when Kingdom Hearts 4 trailer came out, my friend was one of the first to notice the walkers from Star Wars. Oh. I didn't even know about that. It makes sense that they would put Star Wars in Kingdom Hearts, though. Next thing you know, we'll have Doctor Strange and the Hulk as well. Imagine a whole world based on WandaVision. And now for the part of the game where I just run past everything because I'm getting tired. Yeah, Lily's popped in for I think every stream, but it's been a while since she's been able to hang out, like actually hang out. I hope everything's been good for you. Honestly, when I first saw the Kingdom Hearts 4 trailer, I thought the area was the Forest Kingdom from Automata, only to realize it was Star Wars. Oh, like Endor? Clearly I haven't seen the trailer we're talking about. I've only seen the one that's just him in that, like, the big gray floaty world. 4 does seem like it's going to be more adult-themed with Star Wars and Final Fantasy. I wouldn't be against that.
Monsieur de Mirabeau's home is built on a hill in the area.
Having a bit of trouble there, Pedro. Sometimes I feel like my autocorrect is deliberately trying to make me just regret my life choices. Was that the smartest way to go about that fight? No. But it worked. So yes. There were two versions, one with just the boss and one with extra parts. Oh. Posting the 3-minute one. I'll check it out.
Why couldn't stay a little woman? I've always been loyal to the
Why is
king.
Aegis's head freaking out?
Yes, as God is my witness. I'll do anything you ask.
Can you see that? Her head's all twitching.
I have no intention of harming you.
I
The
have an
royal
intention of
Automates
harming you,
are
though.
my only enemies.
Partout you were sent by heaven above.
She's like the first person to actually
Yes,
believe me.
I had a front row seat. A swarm of ferocious
It does it sometimes? I just never
beasts
noticed.
away for a creature
Aegis is just
right
tweaking after dying so much.
The Grim Reaper
It messes with you after a while. I know from experience.
Nothing and no one was spared. I was spellbound and horrified by its dance of death.
Sorry, 7 minutes on with the recap.
Do not let it leap in your direction. Those who suffered its lightning attacks did not survive. None of them, without exception. Come now, if you claim to want to destroy these automats, it's time to get going.
Well, you're gonna need to stop talking for minutes at a time if I'm gonna do that, lady. Hi! Ow. Well, aren't you guys ferocious looking? Ouch. There we are. There we are. Am I the only one who plays Pirates of the Caribbean in my head every time there's a sword fight? Not the only one, but I'm not one of those people. Oh, didn't see you coming up behind me. Now it's a party! Hooray! Ouch. I don't like this party very much. I might go home early. Just kidding, I go home early even at parties I do like very much. Introvert life. I just think of swords going clang. Now I can't unthink. I think that it is so late that my head is empty. Yeah, it's God, it's late for you, Pedro. Marco, it's so late that it's early. His sword goes clang. Marco, get some sleep. Yes. How come that prompt was so visible, but the one that was actually mandatory wasn't? I'm not doing nearly as thorough a job of exploring this area as I normally would. And I think a lot of that is just because I'm getting kind of tired. I should probably stop stream soon. What time is it? Yeah, 2:48. I mean, 2:48 is the stream time. Yeah, I gotta wake up in 3 hours. Oh. Marco. Oh. I've had days like that. Anybody here ever gone to work after already being awake for like 12 hours? I have multiple times. It's not fun. I don't like doing it. Go sleep. Try a nap. I have almost fallen asleep while standing up before. It was kind of scary. You have with school. Nope, because I'm one of the people who will pass out when I sit down. Usually I'm able to force myself to stay awake, but sometimes I'll lose it hard. What? Oh, you think you're really special, huh? You think you're something? You ain't something. Got him. Ow! Got me. I was playing Elden Ring with a friend yesterday and I was tired. I ran off a cliff because I was falling asleep. There's no stopping it and I totally have not missed events because of it. Oof. I have just like straight slept through obligations before. That always feels nasty. I don't like being that guy. I hate when I'll set multiple alarms and still manage to fall asleep after turning off every single one. Shit. Forgot that jumping takes endurance. I'm in trouble. Jeez, that was close. and down I go. I think that's a good place to stop the stream, actually. I'm getting tired, I'm getting sloppy, I'm getting bored. Let me catch up on chat. Usually manage if it's only one day without sleep. I can if I have to, but I gotta really want to. Meanwhile, I feel like a grandma because I usually fall asleep by 10 p.m. See, that's admirable. I wish I had that kind of regularity. How come the normal monsters take more damage from the same attacks and I think also have more HP? How much defense do the bosses have? You know? That's a good question. Bosses must have really high defense. Lily, I feel that. I push it to midnight, though, because I refuse to acknowledge I'm getting older and need more sleep. I had the full college experience, collage experience, sorry, I'm making fun of you, a few days ago. I was eating ramen while doing homework at 2 a.m. Yeah, that's up there. Is there damage bloat? I don't know. I'd be interested if you find out that there is. Yeah, I'm gonna call it there. This was a great stream. I had a lot of fun. Like, misadventures aside, honestly, misadventures included, I had a really good night. I hope you all did too. Thank you for coming, and thank you for all of you who stayed through the whole thing. Wow, that's something. I feel very honored. I'm 21, so still young, I guess. We're all young. Even if someone in the chat is 70, first of all, unusual. But you're young in my book. I mean, sometimes I do have, like, my uncle in here. He's 60-something. Anyway. Yeah, thanks for stream. Thanks for everything, guys. Next week, I'm going to try streaming Saturday morning instead of Sunday evening, so that both hemispheres can hopefully join. So I will have the details for that in the Discord, but it's going to be 11 a.m. Pacific time on February 4th. That's Saturday. That's the next stream. And so I will see you then, unless I don't, because schedules are weird. Yeah. Anyway, have a good night and a great week, and I'll see you next time.